Are you off the cloud yet?
I think so.
Okay. What are you noticing around you? Just the first things you perceive.
It's dark.
Okay. It's dark. And if you look out around you, can you see how far the darkness extends?
No, it's not. It's not completely dark. It's like it's dark above and light below.
Does the light have a color? Or is it just white?
It's kind of like a white fog. And the dark is like a dark fog.
Okay. And how does the light fog make you feel?
I want it to clear up.
And it will. You don't need to worry or force anything. You can just allow the images to unfold for you. And the more I ask questions and the more you answer those questions, the clearer the images will come to you.
There's like the eye of a bird, a beak, like a hawk would have, or an eagle.
What color do you see?
Brown.
Okay. And is it looking at you?
Yes.
How far away or close is it?
It's very close. It's close. In my eye, it just kind of takes up like a 1/3 of my eyesight.
Oh, your vision, okay.
Vision.
It's very close. How does that make you feel?
It's just looking at me with some curiosity.
And as it continues looking at you, the images around you and the colors around you become more clear as well.
It's flying now. Took off. Now it's flying and I'm following it.
How are you following it?
Just trying to see where it's going.
And do you perceive yourself as having a body? Not sure yet?
I'm not sure if I am the hawk.
Okay.
But it's flying over a town.
Describe the town to me. Are there buildings?
It's a small town. And the buildings are old. Basic. Wood and brick
And what else?
It's daytime. So I guess the hawk was showing me this town because I'm still there.
Okay. And if you look around, do you sense the hawk around? Or has the hawk left?
I think he's around.
Okay. And are you still above the town? Or are you inside of it now?
I think I'm in it.
Okay.
At street level.
Okay. What do you see in front of you?
It's a street and it's dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And the buildings are kind of like wood.
Mm-hmm.
And stone and limestone.
Okay. And are they one level or more?
Some are 2 levels.
Okay.
A lot of there's a lot of stone.
Okay.
There's a lot of buildings made of stone.
Mm-hmm.
Made of rock.
Okay.
3 levels.
And some at 3 levels.
And I'm on the street looking at them. I've never seen anything like that before.
That's okay.
So I feel like I'm a person.
And if you
a human.
If you look down at your body, can you describe your feet? Or if you're wearing anything on them?
I feel like I'm a male.
Okay.
My feet, I'm wearing leather huaraches.
Mm-hmm.
And some kind of cotton pants.
Okay.
And a cotton shirt with very wide sleeves. And I feel like I'm wearing like a cotton belt.
Okay.
Of another color.
What
like
color?
Brownish.
Okay.
The belt is brownish. The pants are like khaki.
Mm-hmm.
The shirt is not white, kind of like yellowish.
Okay.
Natural beige color.
And does your body feel old or young?
Young, strong. Feel like my hair is short.
Mm-hmm.
On the short end, longish at the bottom, at the top. But I mean, not long hair, it's just kind of short hair.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like a male with sideburns.
Mm.
And okay, part of this people, civilization. And I'm walking through the town, although I don't see people yet.
But you say you feel you belong there, that you're part of the civilization,
Mm-hmm.
part of these people. Are you wearing anything on your head?
No.
Are you carrying anything in your hands or on your body?
No.
Okay. What are you doing now?
Still taking it all in.
That's okay. What do you notice to the left?
I think the buildings,
Mm-hmm.
they back against the like a mountain.
Okay.
Almost like they were raised from the mountain. You know what I mean? When they were built against the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And we're at the not a very good place to be, I think. But the mountain itself shelters us from above. So it's a little bit, I don't know.
Why do y'all need sheltering from above?
I don't know.
That's okay. And so, do you feel like you've lived here your whole life?
Yes. I'm from here.
Okay. And as you look around, do you notice anything else about where you're at?
No, it's a small town, very small town, but it's lively.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not a. I guess it's a city.
Okay.
I guess there's supposed to be more people. There are more people. Okay, now there's more people coming and going, walking.
What kind of clothes are the people wearing? Something similar to you?
Similar to me, the women wear skirts, longish, with an apron, with a headscarf.
You said the men wear that?
The women.
The women, okay.
Skirts.
Are there any buildings you would like to go and explore?
If I look at it from the outside, I would love to go into those buildings, see what it's like, because it's almost like caves.
Okay.
But they're not, because they were built outside.
Mm-hmm. If you'd like.
But maybe at the beginning they were living in caves.
Okay.
And they just started building outside of it with stone, with limestone, building other buildings around them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're so close to the mountain.
So your people have been there for a while, building and developing the homes and the buildings in the city?
Yes.
Okay. If you'd like, we can go and explore one of those buildings, or we can go and explore your own home.
Let's go to my own home. I want to see what that's like.
Okay. How do you feel you would get there?
Walking.
Okay. Let's walk there now. And as we're walking, we're condensing time and space to move you forward in time and space to your home. And we're there now, at your home. What do you see? What's the first thing you notice?
Trying to go there. There's natural color on the outside, like the color of sand.
And so you're seeing this color, and the longer we sit here and ask questions and answer questions, the home will take more shape and become clearer to you as we go. If you look behind you or around you, do you see other homes nearby? Or is yours the only one there?
No, there's other homes nearby.
Okay. Are they connected to yours?
They're a little further away.
Okay. Now looking at your home, can you see windows or a door?
It's like a doorway. I can go in. It's kind of big. It's tall.
It's tall.
Maybe 2 stories.
Okay.
But it's the entrance it's It's interesting because it's like a curved.
Okay.
It's curved. And the doorway is a little curved, has a little curve on the top.
Yeah.
So it's similar to the architecture of the rest of the town, because things are curved.
You seem really intrigued by that, really amused.
It's different. It's curved like coming my way, towards the outside.
Kind of like a little protection above it from the weather or from the sun?
Yes, it's the doorway is tall above the door, and it's curved, and it's got protection above it from the side of the mountain.
Oh.
So as I'm standing outside of it, I go in, and there's natural light coming in from windows. But it's natural light, and it's kind of bright. It's bright enough.
And looking to the left of you or to the right of you, what do you notice?
It's tall in here too.
Does it go all the way up to the top of the house?
Yes.
This space there? Are there separate rooms for anything, or is it one big open space?
There's one room that's on my left, and I think it's where people eat.
Okay. What makes you think that?
I don't know, it's a feeling. Feels like it's a place where people eat. There's a table.
Is there any other furniture?
Chairs.
A table and chairs. And it feels like a place where people eat.
But it's close to the kitchen. Because it feels like the kitchen is right next to it.
Okay. To it, going further left, or maybe
further left.
Okay. Okay. And as you look into the kitchen, what do you notice about it?
It's short. It doesn't have the high ceiling, so it's a shorter room.
What are you seeing?
It's just the walls are kind of like rounded. They're not just straight like what we know as walls.
Right.
They're more rounded. So it's very organic. This dining area looks darker than the other areas. I don't know, for some reason. Maybe it doesn't get as much natural light from the sun.
As you look around in that room where the dining happens, and you look at the windows and above you, do you perceive that to be true, that it doesn't get as much light as the rest of the house? I think it's almost mealtime. Who does the cooking at home?
There's a woman, there's another person helping. They're busy in there, but they work together.
And do they feel familiar to you?
Yes. I know them very well.
Are they older or younger?
The woman is older.
Mm-hmm.
The young girl is younger.
Okay.
I think the young girl works here.
Okay.
And the woman, for some reason, she's got this weird hat on that look like the old nuns.
Okay.
That is like kind of wide.
Oh.
I don't know. I saw it. I don't remember what movie I saw something like that many years ago. Like the Flying Nun, I think. Years and years ago, she had a big old hat, and it was so. Anyway, she's wearing this thing on her head, and I don't know if she's my mother. Is she my mother? I think so.
Okay. Well, let's go with that for now until you find out more information that tells you otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That's a long table, and there's a lot of people that eat there at this table, and it's father, brothers, sisters, uncles.
Many people eating there.
Yes, it's a big production. It's a big house. It's a big busy house. It's an open door house. So there's people always there. It's a very open house.
So it's mealtime now, and you're all around the table eating. What are you eating? What food is in front of you?
Like cooked vegetables, cooked birds, soups, breads.
Okay.
Round breads.
Round?
Like homemade. There's water, juices, fruit juices.
Okay.
Fruits. It's plenty. It's plentiful.
Yeah. Does it feel like this is a special occasion, or is this how you eat every day?
It looks like a regular occasion.
And who do you typically sit by? Who's around you?
I sit close to father, mother. Like they're at the head of the table. Wait, who's at the head of the table? Somehow it's mother. It's mother at the head of the table. Father's on her one side. I'm on the other side.
Okay.
Yep, she runs a tight ship.
Yeah. Mother's the head of the family?
Yes. Father is.
Okay.
To society?
Okay. But within...
Father is.
But within your family?
Within the family, she is.
And how do you feel sitting there close to your family, by your mother and your father?
I feel good. I feel happy.
Okay.
Content.
And you feel like you get along with everybody at the table?
Yes. I feel they respect me. I don't know if I may be the oldest son, the one who works the closest to dad and the family business.
Tell me about that.
There's a family business, and younger brothers are work there too. Sisters work there too. It's prosperous. I can't figure out what it is. I don't know if it's growing things and selling them. Is it growing things? Could be growing things and selling them.
Where do you grow these things?
In fields. Green fields. Yes, green fields. Of something. I don't know, the plums. There were plums on the table. I don't know if it's like that. Fruits. Oh, there it is. Grapes.
Grapes.
Plums. I see other fruit trees. So it's growing food.
Okay. And what do you do with most of your time while you work with your family?
It's managing and helping manage.
Okay.
The orchards, the grapes, making wine.
Do you enjoy your work?
Yes. It's not a hardship. It's a easy life.
Now, coming back to this meal at home, I'd like to see your room. Would you like to go and explore that?
Okay.
Okay, so how do you get to your room from where you are?
Go back towards the entrance and then go further in. Go upstairs on the left side.
Okay.
There's some stairs made of stone, and the way to go up them, I mean, as they curl around as you go up.
Okay.
And then there's, so it's above the first floor.
Okay.
And there's let me go to my room only, because it's kind of big up there too. There's other rooms.
And we can explore whichever room you'd like.
Just my room.
Okay. Let's go there now.
And it's bright. There's a window above, and that lets in some light. And there's a small bed, long bed, table with a lamp, gas lamp.
Okay. What's your favorite part of your room?
The quiet. I like to get away from everybody. Just breathing here. It's my favorite space. I read.
Tell me about some of the books you like to read about.
Some of them are to know how to do things that have to do with my work. Some of them are just stories. Some of them are philosophy.
Mm. So you're really intelligent in your life?
I guess so.
Are there others that you feel like you can talk to about philosophy?
My father, mother, if, let's see, friends? Not really.
Yeah. I don't imagine there are too many people your age talking about philosophy. Is there anything else we should know to understand you, or anything about you that you'd like us to know that we don't know already?
No, it's a peaceful, content life.
Is there anything else about your town or your home that you'd like to examine or explore before we move on?
No, it's beautiful.
Okay.
I'm happy. I'm happy to see it and to think that a hawk brought me here.
You like to think the hawk brought you here?
Oh, there had to be a hawk. The hawk was there to show me the way here to the town. So it was nice to have the guidance.
Does the hawk
to explore it?
Does the hawk feel familiar for this lifetime that you're viewing?
I feel the hawk is a spirit guide, or a spirit guide that took the form of the hawk.
Okay.
So it's someone who's always been with me.
Do you feel like you've met this someone or this being before?
In another life, explored, I met a tortoise. A sea... No, wait a minute. A sea turtle, not a tortoise. A sea turtle. And in that lifetime, the sea turtle was swimming, and I was swimming along it. And it led me to that lifetime, to see that lifetime. Led me to see it. So I don't know if it's the same guide, but it worked the same way.
Interesting.
But this guide, I feel like knows me. He knows me. She knows me. They know me, and they're just very patient and loving.
So we're going to go back to your life that you were viewing as a young adult male living with his family next to the mountains in the beautiful homes with the curved arches. You are there now, sitting in your room, having some peace and quiet to yourself, getting away from your loving but sometimes loud family. We're there now, and we're going to move forward to an important day for this life that you're viewing. Let's drift away from that scene now in your room and close the curtain and move forward to an important day for this incarnation you're viewing, going toward a day that you consider to be important, where something important is happening, and we're slowing down now, and now we're stopping and we're there on an important day for this life that you're viewing. What is the first thing you notice or see? What is it?
Could have been, I feel sad and scared and alone and sad. I think my father passed away.
Oh no. Okay. Father's passed away.
So everybody's sad.
My
mom is destroyed. I've never seen her like this. She's so distraught. Everybody's upset and sad, and we didn't expect it to happen.
Do you know what happened?
He fell ill and it went fast. The illness went fast. And we lost him. He was such a good father.
Yes, he was. Very loving. And as you're...
What are we going to do without him? What am I going to do?
What else are you feeling?
That anguish. It just happened. And it's just that trying to keep everybody above ground, above
keep everybody's spirits up.
Yes, it's just hard.
Do you feel
because I feel the weight of my own sorrow, my mother's sorrow, my brothers and my sisters, everybody's sorrow, and I feel the weight of it, of them all.
Why do you feel the weight of them all?
Because they look up to me. It falls on my shoulders. Everything is falling on my shoulders now.
So you're feeling the grief, but also the weight of the responsibility.
Yes.
And where is everybody when they get the news of your father?
I feel we're together in the dining area.
Okay. Did y'all have any town doctors or healers that could come by and look at him?
Yes, of course.
And what did they say? Were they able to help him at all?
No.
No. It was beyond their abilities.
Yes.
And so what do you do next? What happens next for you and your family?
We carry on.
Mm-hmm.
We carry on. Continue to work, continue to run the business the way he ran it.
Mm-hmm.
My mother continues to run the house the way she's always run it, but she's just a little diminished.
Yeah, understandably.
And it's like in the year after his death, everybody's just taking on a little bit more of the roles, responsibilities. Sisters getting married.
Tell me more about that.
I just feel that life moves and changes. It's supposed to change. So it's okay. Siblings have gotten older and they are going to get married and move out.
And what about you? How does your life change?
More responsibilities.
Yes.
But I carry it. I carry the responsibilities with the help of my brothers and sisters. But I'm not able to move on.
Why is that?
Because of the responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time.
Mm. You don't have time for what?
To do anything else.
What would you like to be doing?
Nothing. Traveling, maybe.
Mm.
If I could. I should have done it before.
Mm.
I should have traveled. I should have gone to other places to see other places. But now it's impossible. I feel that it's, at this point, it's impossible.
What are you wishing you could do besides travel? Did you want to have a family?
Yes. I would like to have a family, children.
Mm-hmm. As your brothers and sisters get married and have their own families, do they stay in the same home with you and your mother?
I don't think so. I think some of them do, some of them don't.
And for the ones that move away, do they find other jobs or start other businesses, or do they still stay with the family business?
There's with the girls are with the family business. They continue to do the family business.
Okay.
But less so now.
Mm-hmm. With raising children.
Yes. With their home responsibilities.
How does that make you feel?
It's normal. It's life.
Yeah. And so you carry on.
Yes.
Is there anything else about this scene or about this time in your life that you would like to explore more, or anything else I should know?
I feel sorrow for my mother too.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm a person who feels a lot. Other people's feelings.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel and I worry about her. Because I just worry that she's gonna get sick too.
Mm.
She's not gonna want to be here. But she doesn't. She misses him too much, and she doesn't want to be here right now.
Yeah.
So I worry about her.
Did y'all ever find out what illness your dad had or what happened?
It could have been a stroke.
Mm.
Or a couple of strokes.
Okay.
Or a heart.
Mm-hmm.
Or something very severe.
Mm-hmm.
And fast.
And do you get a sense or perceive what happens to your mom? Is she able to live a long life and find happiness? Or no?
I don't know right now.
Okay. That's okay. If you'd like, we can move on to another important day.
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna leave that scene now and drift away, closing the curtain and moving on to another important day for this life that you are viewing now. Going toward a day that you consider to be important for this lifetime, where something important is happening. We're slowing down to find that day, to look at and examine something important. We're stopping and we're there now at that important day. What's the first thing you see or notice?
It's a baby. It's mine.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I found the girl. I found my girl. She understands me. I love her. She's a beautiful, beautiful being of light. And she just gave me a baby, a son. And I feel very good.
That's wonderful. And are you holding the baby?
Yes.
Yes. As you're holding the baby and seeing your beautiful wife there, what are all of the things you're thinking of? All of the things you're feeling?
Just happy. I feel older. I feel like with more gray hair. With gray hair. It's not a young boy, but I'm maybe in my 30s. And I feel like I'm a part. It's so funny. I've got this image. It's like we're 3 petals, a flower with only 3 petals. And it's us 3. So that's how I feel, like a part of a flower.
That's beautiful. You feel like you only became a part of that flower once you'd found your wife or your girl and you had your baby?
Yes, I think it's because it's like I'm my own. Now I have my own family.
Makes sense.
Mother is alive. She's happy to see. She sees us. She's happy for us. She's happy with her latest grandchild. She's still wearing that hat. That nun hat. And I don't know if it's cultural. I don't think so. She's the only one who wears it. Or it just means that she is a nun, or she's very spiritual, or she's our spiritual guide. But I continue to see her like a nun, dressed like a nun. Now it's almost the whole habit. It's weird. It's almost like a whole nun habit.
In this life,
I don't know why.
You can speak to your mom. You can ask her, what is the significance of the way she dresses and of her hat?
Yes, what is the significance of how I see you? She says it's a habit from another life. And something she carries over. So, in another life, I knew her. And, but it's very much part of her personality. In this life too. To be a spiritual, to have spiritual strength. And purpose. And she's a guide to her whole family. And she's always strived in this lifetime for all her family members to look within. So maybe that's why. Okay, that's why. That's why I see her with that hat.
Yeah.
Those hats.
And do you notice that you received some of these spiritual gifts that your mother has as well?
Definitely.
Tell me more about that.
Well, it's okay for me to be myself, for me to be sensitive around her, but she understands it. She understands how empathic I am. So that's what it comes to my mind.
Okay. Are you able to use any of these gifts to help you with your business or with your family?
Yes, it's good because when people are around me, they feel heard. They feel understood. So when people feel heard and understood, it makes for a more harmonic environment. So the family life is harmonic, and the business life is harmonic. So everybody gets along. I suppose because we set the standards as a family-owned business, and I always say, this is the way we are going to be, and we're going to live in harmony. You choose how you want to live.
Yeah.
It's not. I suppose it doesn't happen in every single family or in every single business that I know. But it works well here.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to explore about this time in your life before we move on?
No. I see the business continues to be prosperous. So that's good.
And do you feel that your son starts to work with you as well?
It's too early to see.
Okay.
I imagine he will.
Okay. We're going to leave that scene now, close the curtain, and move on to one last important day for the incarnation that you are viewing now, going toward a day that you consider to be important for this lifetime, where something is happening. We're slowing down, and now we're stopping, and we're there now at the important day. What is the first thing you see or notice happening around you? Just the first thing you perceive, or the first thing that comes to mind. Are you able to see anything?
Something happened, and there's a lot of loss in the business.
Okay.
Natural disaster, fire, destroyed grapes, and trees. It destroyed a large part of the orchards. So that's a confusing time.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. How do you... Go ahead.
So that was significant, very significant in this lifetime. how do you deal with these losses?
Mm-hmm.
And it was scary for everybody around, everybody. Lightning, so it could have been because of lightning
Oh, I see.
that set it off.
Mm-hmm.
We lost a lot.
How were you able to put the fire out? Or were you?
Rain,
Mm-hmm.
but it took a lot.
Yeah.
It damaged a lot. There was some rain. It was storming, but still it took up a lot.
Mm-hmm. So
because it started with lightning.
Okay.
And it took a while for the rain to come and to pour.
Mm-hmm.
So it was all natural.
Understood. Did you see it happen? Were you there? Or were you at home when it happened?
I wasn't there.
Okay.
It came after later.
Mm-hmm.
And it was still raining and smoking. So I saw the damage.
How were you feeling when that happened?
It's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
It was horrible. It was horrible to see poor plants. You know, when you grow something and you love it so much, and it's horrible to see its death.
Yeah.
And sudden. So that was another scary day in the life.
Mm-hmm. Are you much older?
Yes, I would say in my 50s.
Okay.
60s.
And you're still head of the business?
Yes. We had another child, a girl, and another child, a middle. So it's boy, girl.
Mm-hmm.
The middle one died, I think. It's not there. I don't see it. I see the little girl, but I don't see the middle one.
Mm-hmm.
The son is growing. He's pretty big. He's a late teens. Looks like me. Strong, capable. He's also he has sorrow for the loss, for the disaster.
Mm-hmm.
He feels it too.
He feels the same love for the business and the plans and the growing things.
Yes, for growing things.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another difficult day.
How do you perceive you handled this disaster?
Well, like everything else, you have to get up and go on, walk on. You have to continue. So there's a lot of cleanup to do, but then from ashes, plants grow again. So it'll take a few years and changes, but we will continue.
And do you perceive that the business prospers eventually again?
Eventually, yes.
And is your mother still there?
She's very frail. much older. She's very frail.
But it seems as though she decided to live.
Yes.
She didn't get sick.
Yes, she did. She had a lot of children and grandchildren to continue to guide and raise and help to raise.
Is there anything else about this time in your life that you'd like to explore before we move on?
No.
Okay. So we're going to leave that scene now. Close the curtain and move on. To go forward to the last day of your life, of this incarnation that you are viewing now. And you can just watch as an observer if you prefer, so that you do not have to physically experience the death if you wish. We're going forward, moving on to the last day of your life that we're viewing. We're watching and only experiencing physical sensations if you wish to. We're slowing down and stopping now at the last day of your life. What is the first thing you see or notice happening around you?
I see a very old man on a bed. It's a large bed. White pillows, white sheets. But he's very old. Thin, very thin.
Is this man you?
It must be. And he's ill. Has been ill.
Where do you feel the illness is coming from?
I don't know if that old man is me, because he's so weird.
Oh, tell me about that. What makes him weird?
Because I have this sense of loneliness, and he's got very little hair, and it's gray and it's spiky, and he's very wrinkled. He looks like a tan color skin, but very wrinkled, very gaunt. So it's very like it's like he's been losing his life very slowly. Like when you have a big like a cancer or something. So that's why I don't know if it's me or not.
What color is your skin normally?
Tanned.
Okay.
White but tanned by the sun. So reddish. And this man's skin is brownish. Like light brown. Like a person who's been out in the sun.
And
but the thing is that he's moving. He's looking to the side. His mouth is open. And it's like he's calling out to someone. Who is in the room? Yes, wife is in the room. Comes in and out. There's people. There's servant. There's a servant girl coming in and out. People come and see. Oh, it's pain. That's what it is. He's in pain.
He's calling out because he's experiencing pain and discomfort.
I think he's calling out to someone he sees on the side. Like, I want to get out of here already. Like, take me out. I want to leave this place. I want to be out of this. So it's like he's calling out for that.
Is he calling out in your direction or a different direction?
A different direction.
So if you look,
like away from me.
If you look down, do you perceive that you have a body?
Yeah, I'm kind of looking above him. Looking at him from a close. But I don't know if it's because I'm seeing this as an observer, you see? So I'm observing him from above.
So let's go with that. That this is your body experiencing this discomfort and the illness, but you're being able to see it as an observer.
What I don't understand is why is he in so much pain? Because he lived a good life. He was a good man.
Do you believe the pain to be emotional or physical?
Physical.
Would you like to
I think I think also that he had a lot of losses. I think he lost his mother later. He lost a child. He
the father at a young age.
So he's like, it's like, and he's old and he's been sick and he's like ready to go.
Okay. We're condensing time and space so that whatever is happening to this man's body, whatever is happening to your body, has already happened. You are on the other side of it now. Condensing time and space so that whatever is happening has already happened and you're on the other side of it now. From this position, on the other side of it, you can look back at the event of your passing and see it from a different perspective. Would you like to look back at the event just as an observer to fully understand what took place?
Yes.
We're looking now, and tell me what you perceive has happened. Why the body was ill and in pain or discomfort. What are you perceiving?
Oh, the death of the middle child. I don't know how it, not exactly sure how it happened, but it really hurt him. And losing his mother, it was also sad. But he went on for everybody, for the whole family, and for his wife, and for his children. But it's like he pushed it down to the bottom, So
there was no processing of those emotions?
No, there's no processing. No processing. Until it hurt him physically. And that's why he had to go through that illness.
And how did the illness affect his body?
It consumed him. Oh. Could have been consumption. Could have been a stomach or lower body illness. I'm not sure exactly what it was.
That's okay.
Just know that he got very sick. He couldn't eat, and he was in pain. And then it was like, he said, okay, it's time to leave. And he did.
Who told him it was time to leave?
He did.
He told himself.
Mm-hmm.
And as he was leaving, who was there on the other side to greet him?
A lot of his mother, his father, baby, lights, a lot of globes of light, just lights. It was beautiful. To see all the globes floating around, but to know that you know them somehow, that you know them,
right?
And everybody is happy to see him and greeting him and saying welcome home.
And as he's leaving that body and leaving that life, he turns around and looks back at his family that he's leaving. How are they processing his passing?
With a lot of sadness.
But they will find peace.
Yes, they will find peace, and they will continue in their own journeys and learning what they need to learn, and seeing what they need to see.
Well, now that you have passed away in this lifetime, you can visit the spiritual realm and explore it if you wish. Would you like that?
Okay, yes.
Okay. So now that you've passed on and passed in and through to the spiritual realm, and you're there now, what else do you see, feel, or hear is happening?
Oh, como es arriba es abajo. As it is above, it is below. I see myself in that beautiful beach with white sand, the beautiful dark blue sea, where we were earlier.
Is this your soul's respite place? Is this where your soul goes to rest?
I feel like you can go anywhere and see anywhere. So there's a lot of beautiful places that you can go explore.
Would you like to go explore another one now?
Okay.
It's up to you.
Yes.
Okay. We're moving in any direction you choose and wish to go and explore one of these beautiful, peaceful places within the spiritual realm. Moving forward, slowing down, and now we've stopped at another beautiful, peaceful place for you to explore. Where are we? What do you see?
There's this beach, and I'm not big of beaches, but there's this other beach, and it's in a little cove. There's a little cove, and from the walls, I see gemstones like amethyst, big big giant crystals, like amethyst coming out of the wall. So it's like inside, you're in like, almost like you're inside a geode. But there's this, under that, then there's the sand, a beautiful pinks and lavender colors. And the water is teal blues with purples. The sky is, I would say, orangey, pink and orange. The sun is yellow, like an orange yellow. So there's color all around. And there are plants around too, on the other side of the cove walls. There's beautiful different type of plants with beautiful colorings, jewel tones, greens and blues and oranges too. So it's, and pinks. So it's a very different, not like any place on earth. So that's another beautiful place.
And when you're in this beautiful place, do you perceive that you have a body experiencing it?
Yes. I have a human body, my body, my present body with, I'm standing on the beach and I'm feeling the water. The water is warm on my feet as it laps the sand.
And you're there just on the edge with your feet in the water?
I'm standing there taking it all in. All the beautiful colors.
Let's stay here. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
So just like this place, you can go to any other beautiful place if you want, when you want, with a thought. You can be with other people or not. You can be with spirit guides. You can have questions answered. You can learn as much as you want in any subjects. So it's beautiful. That thought takes you anywhere.